outside. Welcome to Florida. Now, we can't get this show started, folks, but everybody out there gives me a great big howdy. So let's hear a great big howdy. Howdy. All right. My name is Joel, guys. Welcome to Gatorland's Cracker Style Alligator Wrestling Show. Now, before we get into all that crazy, dangerous alligator wrestling stuff, real quick, guys, I'm just going to kind of let you know how we got the name Cracker in the first place and how alligator wrestling got started right here in the state of Florida. It actually started, guys, about 100 years ago when Florida was the #2 cattle-producing state in the country. Texas was #1. It probably always will be, but we were #2. And right here in the state of Florida, we had a lot of cows we had to move across the state. Now, the best tool that we had to do that with is this bull whip right here. Now, don't worry, kids, we wouldn't do anything mean like whip those cows or anything like that. But if those cows decided to wander off, they just didn't want to move anymore, we would just take that whip, give it a crack like that right over their heads, crack over their feet, and that'll get those cows back in line, get them moving again. Now, it's that crack of the whip, guys, where we get the name Cracker from. But nowadays, a cracker refers to anybody born and raised in the state of Florida. So you guys out there, raise your hands if you're my Florida crackers. Come on. Here we go. We got about 6 of us. Nice. Go Florida. Yeah. All right, folks. Since we are kind of an endangered species, let me get back to the point of the story real quick now. Out there in those cattle drives, guys, we'd have all kinds of problems. One of our biggest problems, believe it or not, was finding water. Florida does have a dry season, guys, and sometimes the only water we could find for miles around would actually come from a gator hole. A gator hole, guys, just like it sounds, an alligator comes along, he finds himself a muddy area, he wallows out a big old hole, that hole will fill up with water, you got yourself a gator hole. Now those holes, guys, can be just as big as this arena right here, and they can hold as many as 15 alligators in them. Now the problem with the gator hole, those little cats, they wouldn't know any better. They'd see that water, they'd wander over to the water's edge for a nice refreshing drink, stick their cute little noses in there. As soon as they did, those alligators would see those cats, jump out of the water, grab the cat by the nose, pull it down, and eat him right there on the spot. Now the boss man, he didn't like that too much because he was losing a lot of money feeding all of his cows to all those alligators. So he told us, since we were cheaper, to get down in that water, wrestle out all those alligators, make that water safe for his cows to drink. Now we looked at him like he was crazy, but he was the boss man. He did pay our bills, so that's what we did, and that's how alligator wrestling got started. I'm finished. Yay! It's okay. It's alright. You guys didn't come here to hear about alligator wrestling. You want to see some alligator wrestling, right? Yeah. Oh, come on. You guys want to see some crazy, dangerous alligator wrestling, right? Yeah. There you go. I know what you guys want to see. You guys wanted to see me take this whip. Just kind of throw it down right there. Come over here. Grab an alligator by the tail. Pull it up here, jump on his back, and get my hand bit off, right? Yeah. Well, I'm not that stupid. But fortunately for you guys, I know somebody who is. But it's going to take a lot of encouragement getting out here, guys, because this is very dangerous work. So what I want you guys to do is go ahead and start stomping your feet in those bleachers, guys. Everybody stomp your feet in those bleachers. Stomp your feet. There you go. Start clapping your hands. Put your hands together, guys. Pull up your face and hands that nose. Good.
Thank you. All right, I tell you what, you guys want to see some gator wrestling, right? Right, you got to prove it to me. I want you to put your hands way up in the air. All right, that's the best way to get a volunteer. Let's go with. How about you, darling? Yeah. You. Come on down here. What's your name? Tori. Everybody say hi to Tori. Hello, Tori, all you got to do, look, darling. All you got to do is pick out the alligator. All you got to do is go point to an alligator. All right, you can't point to the one with the tape. That'd be cheating, all right? So, let's see. We got one right here. Come around here. Let's go around this way. We got one that, hey, let her pick her off. There's one right here. There's another one right over here. A couple more right there. And one. This one right here. All right, I tell you what. Come on over here. Come on, you're not done. Come on over here. Come on in here. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to be okay. No, all you got to, let's go in here. Let's make sure this is the one you want, okay? Make sure this is the one you want. Come on out here. You bring her out here. Bring her in. You can't bring her out. Yes, I can. Hey, she's under 18. She doesn't need to sign a waiver. All right. So look, we have 1, 2, 3 of them right here. We got this one over here. You want to take a look at this one right here? You want that one right there? Okay. All right, I tell you what, that's a crazy one. All right, this is what we're gonna do. He's got a couple of his buddies around him, so I tell you what, go ahead and get in the water and grab him by the tail. Okay? You're gonna be okay. Look, all you gotta do is grab him by the tail, pull him over the wall, jump on his back, and grab his mouth. Okay? Yeah, when he's done fighting, listen, when he's done fighting and he's tired, that's when I'll take over. That's when you don't want to do it, then who's gonna do it? You don't know? How about me? You want me to do it for you? Yeah, okay, I tell you what, I'll wrestle that gator just for you. Give me a high five. Guys, give Tori a big round of applause. Smart girl. How old are you? 6 years old, already smarter than me.
Same age as you.
6 years old, about as tall as Joel. Alright. Alright, Joel, can you solve for me first thing, buddy?
Solve for you?
Yeah.
Alright. In the arena, guys, just like George said earlier, we do have 10 alligators, all of them between 6 to 10, almost 8 feet long, weighing anywhere between 150 as our smallest one. Our largest one weighs 200 pounds. For you guys out there, 200 pounds might not sound like very much for an alligator, but you guys have to remember alligators are 90% muscle. So that is a lot stronger than George over there, okay? If you look at George, George is about 90% Rogaine. And that's because he's got a big old receding hair.
Joe, shut up. That's enough. That's enough. All right, guys, I got this alligator. I'm going to need your help pulling him over the wall, so we'll all count to 3.
Hold on a second, wait,
And I'll What are you doing?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Wow. All right, guys, I'll tell you what, we'll all count to 3, and on 3, we'll get him over the wall. So here we go. 1, 2. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Hang on. Do we have anybody from New York? Anybody from New York? Raise your hand. No? Couple people? All right, we'll count slow for you. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
4.
Come on, Gator.
5.
All right, I got him. All right, we have our volunteer. See if we can get on his back here. There we go.
Right.
All right, I landed on him.
Now what?
I don't know. I don't usually get this far. I think we need to catch him with all the teeth, right?
All right, sounds good.
Hold on, Gator. Come on, we got a show to do. Yes, we do. All right, there we go. We got ourselves an alligator. Yeah. Here's the pictures. All right, there we go. All right. Now, I tell you what, guys, my friend Joel out there, Joel was cracking the whip telling you how this whole thing got started, how we used to catch alligators back in the day. But the hardest part about catching an alligator, I got to be quite honest with you. First of all, you got to find one. Take a look at this thing. He has really, really dark skin. He's going to blend in perfect with his surroundings, all that muddy, murky water that we have down here in the state of Florida. Second, the only thing a gator has to do to hide itself is to just stick the tiniest part of its head right out of the surface of the water. If you guys take a look right here at the tip of the snout, got 2 little holes right there. So those are his nostrils. He uses them for breathing just like you and me, except the gator's got his head above the water. He smells something he doesn't like. He'll actually seal them up and go back under for a very long time. Guys, alligators can hold their breath for up to 2 hours if they wanted to on one breath, so you never know when they're going to pop back up. Now when he decides to pop back up, other than the nostrils, first thing you usually see, big old pretty set of eyeballs. Now, a lot of people think that these eyes are in a bad spot, being right there on top of the head. They think if the gator's chasing something along a shoreline, he might get his eyes poked out by some low-hanging branches. Well, that's not the case. I'll show you why. Let's just pretend for 1 second that my 2 fingers are sticks, okay? Watch what happens to the eyes when I try to poke them out. You guys check it out over here, okay? Sticks come along, you guys go right down in. When the danger's gone, they pop right back up. It's like the headlamps on a Corvette. They go right down in, and eventually come right back up. You can have a lot of fun with it too. You can do one eye, the other eye, both eyes. You can take your finger, you can stick it way down in there like that. It doesn't hurt them, guys. It doesn't hurt them. They're meant to do that. Kids, try it on each other. It's a lot of fun, by the way. I'm joking, all right? Look, I tell you what, you guys didn't come out here to watch me poke a gator in the eye. You guys want to see some crazy stuff, right? Yeah! Come on, you guys want to see some action, right? Yeah! All right. Now, I tell you, before we get into the crazy stuff, I got one quick question for you, and this goes for everybody, guys. Just shout out the answer if you think you know it, okay? What's the most dangerous part of an alligator? Okay. Okay, I'm hearing mouth, teeth, and tail. So we'll do it this way. Raise your hands if you think it's the tail. All right. Everybody with their hand raised, take a really good look at me right now. What are you holding? Yeah, there's a big clue here, guys. Which end am I hanging on to? It's the mouth. That's right. Can you imagine if I was turned around the other way holding onto the tail? That'd look pretty funny, wouldn't it? It's the mouth. Now, I'm going to try to show you guys the inside of this alligator's mouth. Keep in mind, I stress the word try. An alligator this size can have a lot of crushing power in his jaws. One of the strongest bites on the planet. So what I'm trying to say here is that the gator doesn't want his mouth open. I'm afraid it ain't going to happen.